Hello, hello, Facebook. It has been a while. The last few weeks, I've gone to a couple different conferences. I have some weird lighting going on here. Sorry, the sun is just blaring. It is a beautiful fall day here. But I've been racing around. I went to two different conferences and they were incredible, but it's got me really thinking about the importance of rest and this pattern of rest and what it means for an entrepreneur. I've been just chatting it up with some of my entrepreneur friends about burnout and what happens to us if we don't have something set up to where we refresh ourselves. And entrepreneurs, it's hard for us to do that because we are wired. We are wired to work. We're wired to do things. We're doers. We're action oriented, but our bodies were designed for rest. I mean, it's no surprise, no question that I'm a Christian. And God even created it that way for us. He didn't need to rest on the seventh day, but he implemented that day of Sabbath so that we could refresh ourselves and get ready to work again. So I challenge you guys out there, if you are not taking a day and don't have a system in place to rest and refresh, to do it. I was challenged about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now, to start taking a weekly day, a day of rest. And you guys, you would have thought that they had asked me to cut my head off because that was so foreign to me. And I thought there's no way I can do this. How would I even manage this? I am wired to work. But I forced myself to really implement the practice and really try. And it's still hard for me today, you guys, but I can tell you, I look forward to it more now than I ever did in the past. And I understand now why it's so important. So if you aren't doing it, take baby steps. You can maybe start with half of a day. But trust me when I say, your business will not fall apart. None of us are that important that we have to have our hand on something 24/7, 7 days a week. And if you do, it's probably not the right something. So I want to chat with you a little bit about what the warning signs are when you are over capacity, you are not resting, and you are just about ready to explode. So there's really 5 things that are my triggers, and I'm sure you will be able to identify some for yourself as well. Irritability, I'm just not a fun person to be around when I'm maxed out, when I have not got the proper rest, and when I haven't refreshed. I'm overly sensitive to things, things that wouldn't naturally bother me. Now I've got some weird emotion going on around them. I want to escape. I just want to get away. I want to be away from everybody. I don't want to be around people. Lack of desire to work my business and to be present because I'm just burnt out, you guys. And the last one is avoidance. I just want to avoid all of it. I want to avoid the hard projects. I want to avoid people. I want to avoid what I'm supposed to be doing. Those are really the warning signs that something is off. So if you're feeling any of these, it may be very simple. You may need some rest. You may need to implement a day of rest for yourself. Okay, so what are some of the things that you can do to avoid this and to really manage it better? The first thing is to anticipate stressors. We all know how, what's going to lead up to like massive burnout. And for me, knowing that I was going to be at 2 conferences, I knew that when I got home, I wasn't going to be in a place where I could serve others and really build my business because I was maxed out. I was on information overload. I was maxed out with people interaction, and I was also tired because I was traveling. I was on the road. I wasn't eating the way I normally eat. I wasn't getting the rest that I normally get. So I anticipated that. And what does it mean for me? I blocked out my calendar for a couple days so that I could just be whatever I needed to be. If I didn't want to shower, if I didn't want to get dressed, whatever it is that makes sense for you, anticipate those stressors. The next one is to find solutions. So find solutions that work for you. You're going to have to get to know yourself as an entrepreneur. You're going to have to get to know how you're wired and what sets you up for success. So find solutions. What do you need to refresh? For me, that blocking my calendar works great for me, but it's not just blocking my calendar. What are the things that I need to do while my calendar is blocked so that I can be refreshed? I am a creative, you guys. I am artistic. I love all of that kind of stuff. So when I block my calendar, I not only block it, but I block it so that I can start to create. I get out my paints, I get out my pens, I get out my glitter, I get out all of the stuff that makes me happy, and I go to town. For you, it may be that you need 2 days of sleep. It may be that you need music 24/7. Whatever it is, find the solutions that work for you. And then the third thing is lean on others, guys. If you don't have a solid inner circle and you don't have people that you can surround yourself with that know you inside and out and that know your patterns and know what your triggers are, find those people, guys, because those people are the types of people that will say to you, look, I think you're burnt out. You need to rest. You need to take some time for yourself. We need people like that. Entrepreneurs, hey, entrepreneurs need those types of people in their life that understand them well and will push them to do the things that may be hard for them. So that's my little ditty on rest and the importance of it, and just do it, guys. Just do it. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it has been one of the best things I've ever done for my business and for myself and for my family. Your business will survive if you take 1 day off a week for yourself to refresh, okay? Mwah. Have a great day. Bye.